welcome to Amethyst Star Crafting. My name is Jane Allmark and I'm a UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. And today we are looking at the Gift Bow Builder Punch, which does beautiful bows, but today we're not going to do a bow with it. We're actually going to make a really pretty flower. Now, I've got some other punches, so I've got a little 1-inch punch. We've got the very Versailles stamp set because we're going to use a script from this. And I thought we'd make a bit of a sort of a shabby chic flower out of this. So, let me show you the finished product. It's very difficult to see in 2-dimension, but you can see that you've got all the dimension of the flower around there. You've got it like that. I'll try and pick it up a little bit for you so you can see it sort of closer. But you have a very pretty little flower that you can put onto really anything you want. If I turn it sort of this way, you can see sort of the dimension of it. And as I say, just a pretty little flower that will go on top of anything you want. If you decide to taking the shabby chic theme, you've got the scalloped lace trim, which again, you know, you can put some of that round. You know, however you want. This ribbon is absolutely beautiful. You can make something really, really pretty. So I thought I'd show you how to make the flower really simply, really easily, and you can do it in, I don't know, let's see how long it'll take. It's probably about 5 minutes or so. Okay, so we need, I'm using copier paper for this because I wanted the petals to bend really easily, and copy paper is really nice and it makes it fairly lightweight. You can do it in cardstock. I would choose something like Very Vanilla or Whisper White, but I wouldn't do it in thick cardstock. Okay, so the first thing I did was take my copy paper and literally just stamp in crumb cake all over with the Very Versailles. That just gives me the print. And then we're going to take the punch and we're going to punch out literally just, you don't need the whole of it, you just need the top part, which is going to be the petals. So you just punch it out like that. I do it in strips, and then what I will do is I will take, this is me grabbing my scissors, so I will then do it in strips and then just take the next piece off. As I say, it doesn't have to be particularly neat. You're just stamping it to give some texture on there and to give that sort of that shabby chic type look to it, without it just being very plain. So again, just working along here, just take it up. You don't need to take it very far at all, and just punch it. Okay, and you work your way down, and you need 12 petals, so it's going to be six of these ones to work it through. Okay, so now you've got your sort of bottom part, you're going to take it down and bring it into a slight point. Take the next one down and bring it into a slight point. Okay, and then just work your way down with the rest of them. So it's fairly easy. Just take it down and take it. You want a little bit of a point because that's what you're going to use to stick it to. And by doing that, it gives you just that little bit of extra. Okay, now we're going to take a sponge dauber and we're going to take some soft suede because we want it to be a little bit darker. And we are just, now what I've done is I've just used the back of the copy paper so that I don't get it all over my desk. And with the sponge dauber, you are just going to, let's get these little petals up. Okay, you're just going to sponge around them. Now I literally just go like that, quite roughly, because again, being sort of shabby chic, it doesn't have to be overly precise. I actually missed that completely because of my lights. I can't see where it is, but you can see you're literally just, you can take it up and do it that way if you want to, but you know, you really don't need to worry too much about it being overly precise. You'll literally just take it round the side. Some can be lighter, some can be darker, and that's those done on. Oops, I missed one. I thought I'd missed one. So let's just take this one. So it's literally just the top, just a little bit of colour on there like that. Okay, so that's all we need with our ink. So we've just used the 2 inks, Soft Suede for the sponging and Crumb Cake just to stamp the Very Versailles script on there. Okay, now what you need is, I use a skewer. I use it for all sorts of things, and I just keep one on my desk. So you want something which has a fairly small top. If you haven't got a skewer, then anything that's small, and all you're going to do is you're going to take it and you're going to roll it into a little ball like, you know, into a little tube like that. So very quickly, just roll it. So that's 2, 3, and this is why copy paper is really easy to do it with. 4. Cardstock, you have to be a little bit careful because it can, the fibres can almost split the card. So as I say, copy paper is fantastic for this, and it's really easy because it bends and just turns around very, very quickly. So I've lost count of how many I've done, but I'm just going to do, we need 12. So, and I found as well, using the Stampin' Seal Plus, you can actually make this really quite quickly. So we shall see how quickly we can do it. I'm not sure whether I've got 12 yet. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Right, we've got 12. I'll do the last 2 just in case we decide to add some more in there. But that gives us 12, and you can see how quickly that was to just turn it round. Now we need to find a center of some sort. So what I've done is I'm just using, again with the copy paper, and I'm just going to take a little circle out. So doesn't like doing copy paper on this, but that's fine. Let's take that out, and I can always just trim that little piece on there. You will find that some of your punches don't like, but as I say, the bow builder is absolutely fine. Okay, so we've got that little piece as the center. Now we're going to take our Stampin' Seal Plus, and we are going to cover it, whoops, with the Stampin' Seal. And it is a bit sticky, but it's far quicker than trying to do it with wet glue, where you have to wait for it to dry in between. And obviously, because it's copy paper, you don't really want to use a hot glue gun. So a little bit of a sticky bit there. So we're going to take each one of these, doesn't matter which one it is, and we are going to take the first one and just take it to the top. The second one is going to go down at the bottom. And you can just sort of curl them back round again. The next one is going to go in the middle there. Okay, and then we want the fourth one there. So you've literally made a cross. Like that. And then, as I say, you can just recurl them, because they will uncurl. That's why I said leave them twisted up. Okay, now we can fill in the next ones, and the easiest way to do this is to just turn it over and add just a little bit of the Stampin' Seal in on the side, curl it round again, and we're going to go in between. So taking it to the centre, in between, just press it down, and as I say, you can then curl. Whoops, got a bit of glue on there. You can curl that piece round. Take the next one, open it up and flatten it out just a little bit to get the glue on. Curl it round again. And then again we're going to go across on itself, because it then helps to keep the petals straighter. So we've got one across on there, then we're going to turn and we're going to do a above and below. And if you keep doing it in sort of crosses, it helps it. And as I say, the Stampin' Seal is so strong that it enables you to really work round to get the flower in quite well. So that one round, curl that little one back in again, and then we want the other one the other side. So turn it upside down. And again, these would look lovely on, you know, a little gift box or something like that. Put the pretty ribbon around it. And you can do whatever colour cardstock you want and just, you know, sponge around the sides. So that one's going to go there. So we've now got the next layer in. And then we can take the next one. And you can build up probably as many layers as you want. But I think 12 is, you know, 3 layers is probably about right. But so again, just in the centre, and this one's going to be even higher than the other one. So curling it in as you press it down. And then we'll take another one to the other side. Oops, make sure I've got it the right way around. Take it down, curl it round, and we put that one in on there, didn't we? So we need this one the other side, just coming up in the centre like that. And as I say, you can just, whoops, pick your petal piece up. Got that a little bit squashed. The nice thing with the Stampin' Seal is, until you've actually really pressed it down, you're all right for put it in between there actually. So you can take it in, press down the bottom bit, and then just lift that one up. So you've then got all your little petals coming in like that. And if you wanted, there seems to be a bit of a space in underneath there, so you can fill in bits as you want actually. So I'm just going to do one, this is going to go underneath, so I'm going to do the glue this way like that. And we're going to tuck one in just in underneath there, so that'll go onto the piece there, which is quite pretty. That sort of made it a little bit more centralized. And take these pieces up, and then just in the center, all you need to do is to put just a little pearl. So just pop a little pearl or anything else that you happen to want. Now I could put on here, let me just get some of these out and we can see what we've got. So any sort of large gem, I've got these sort of faceted gems which are quite pretty. One of those might go in the centre. In fact, I'm going to use one of those. But any sort of little bright or neutral twinkly that you've got, see if I can get that up off of there. And this one is going to have one of these in the centre. So I'll put that down on there like that. So you've then got 2 pretty flowers, and all we've done is used the little this little piece from the gift bow punch. So you don't have to just do a bow with it, you can make some really pretty flowers, and dead simple to do. So thank you so much for watching me. As always, stay safe, stay well, and be kind. Bye-bye.